Okay, we're stepping into the August energy, which is a seven energy, which is a beautiful energy. Quite a slower energy, maybe a bit of a thicker energy in the way that it presents itself. It's slower, a bit thicker, but it's lighter. There's a light energy to this. So this is where you don't really want to force any big moves. The seven energy is about taking a step back and refocusing and regrouping. You're reflecting on things. You're just checking in and going, where am I at? What am I doing? Let's just have a little look. Let's just see what's working, what's not. Let's see what's bringing me joy. Where's my happiness? What sparks that sort of fire, light, and passion within me? And who brings that into my life? Who brings that spark into my life? So, seven is very much a time of taking time alone, taking time for yourself. You may want to go on a retreat, whether it is a weekend retreat, day retreat, whatever it may be. But it's like time for you to just really give yourself the day or days to sit with yourself, which is the King of Cups that comes in here. Sitting with himself, again, there's that sea sort of energy that comes in here, but that is because as well we're tapping into the emotions of yourself. And it's like the taking control of your emotions that comes in here. Spiritually, you are heightened as well with a great connection to the angels. So you may want to work very closely with the angels because that violet energy is a very strong connection with them. You may also, again, there's like this sort of, it could be a retreat, it could be a holiday. It just feel like there is time away that is needed in August. So there may be a holiday of some kind, but there is this, I feel like there's this energy of there's plenty for you, there's plenty of energy, there's plenty of things out there for you to do, there's plenty to go around. It's that kind of energy that comes up here as well. So with the seven energy as well, you may find that um, if there's any conflicts, you help to resolve them and you are able to see both sides. So you can see both perspectives of the situation and be able to bring a sort of neutral voice into that space. There is a strong feminine energy that comes in here. And you may find that you need to lean into that a little bit more than usual. You remain loyal to yourself. So make sure that you're not, what do you call it? Not changing yourself for others. There's a word that I'm looking for that I can't quite grasp, but it's just being very true to yourself. The seahorse is also very sort of there's like an enlightenment I find with it is the wisdom that comes through with a seahorse there. And you've also got the stag, which is very much about listening to your heart, listening to what feels right, your intuition. And as I talk, I feel like my heart hurts. So there's like this healing that is going on around your heart. So this is why it's about not sacrificing yourself for others. That's what comes through. Um, So your spiritual abilities again will be heightened. So honor your connections here because there will be some strong connections. You've also got the Six of Swords, and this is where you can kind of feel like you're moving away from something. And it could be a sort of a relationship, friendship type thing. You're moving away and it can feel quite sad, but it feels like it is the right thing to do. And spirit are guiding you with this. So you've listened to your intuition. You're breaking free. You're breaking free from an old pattern, somebody that keeps circling back around in your life that doesn't feel is needed. It doesn't feel supportive. It feels like it holds you back. So stand your ground. It is a very strong energy for standing your ground this month. And things may start to really pick up by the end of the month. The only thing, again, and it connects with this sort of Six of Swords, is it can be self entrapment in the way that this comes through as well. So you may be keeping yourself small to please others. And this is why it comes through very strongly with making sure you're not sacrificing yourself for others. And you've got the emergence card that comes in. So you're starting to emerge. You're really starting to emerge out of this space of being held back. Um, there's this energy with these two cards. There is an energy of things happening. So it can be quite a big energy that comes in here. So just be aware of maybe any opportunities that might arise, anything like that. But there's this desire for freedom, this desire to, because like it's almost like you may have lost yourself a little bit over the last few months. And this is you rediscovering yourself and really finding yourself again, and stepping out of your comfort zones. And like you don't have to do things quickly. It can be baby steps, but it might be something happens quickly, then you go to baby steps. And it's like this up and down sort of energy, but it's not about going backwards here. It is still moving forwards. You just might take a leap and then we take the baby steps, then take a leap and then some baby steps. So just be kind to yourself, take breaks and have rests when needed, because the seven energy it does take quite a lot out of you, but it's all worth it in the end, because you start to see things from different perspectives. You start to understand yourself. You start to know what, you're reflecting, you're really sitting with yourself and asking yourself what works and what doesn't. So it is quite a big month for you, the month of August. So just be aware of that and take a step back anytime that you need to.